So hey there everyone, welcome to the channel. As always, thanks for stopping by and hanging out for a few. If you're jumping into this particular video, I am assuming that you've watched video parts 1 to part 3. So 1, 2, and 3, where we were actually pulling all of our content together from a recent flight, actually a flight yesterday for one of our clients, and we're building their online presentation for them. So if you haven't watched 1, 2, or 3, you should go back and watch those first because this is the wrap up of this. So after I stopped the last video, I did all of the editing that I needed to do in Final Cut with some of my video. I set up my still images. I got things ready for our orthomosaic before and after, and for our 3D model. So we're going to be making a page that looks something like this. Just give me one sec here. So we're on my website, seemybuild.com. This is the website that I send a lot of my customers to so that they can view presentations on the web and share them around with other potential investors, other construction groups, that kind of stuff. So we've got everything almost set to go. And so we're going to start page building now. So I just need to write Solstice Project. Okay. What I would like is to make a new page. By the way, we're using WordPress and Elementor. Elementor is the theme we're using. And we do have a class on doing this at classes.azdrone.net, but you might be able to get enough out of this to figure this part out on your own. So once again, let's see here, Solstice Project and the date. I am going to go do a new page. So just waiting for that. I'm already logged into WordPress as well. And while I'm here, let's see, this is Solstice Project, September. What was yesterday? All right, there we go. And I don't need to do much in this page. Once again, we do have a whole series on building custom websites for your clients. So I'm going to be racing through here like I usually do. So I'm going to select a featured image, and I've already prepped an image right here for us. So there we go. It's the latest shot of this particular location, one of the new model homes that they've got. So I'm just waiting for that to load up. There we go. And I always like to set that featured image. Nothing else is happening on this page right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and publish this page. Nobody's going to see it yet. Nobody's stopping by, so they're not going to notice that this one exists. And now I'm going to go to edit with Elementor so that we can do the cool customization and stylization of the page. And here we go. We are in the WordPress and Elementor interface. And one of the really cool things about Elementor is you can create templates for yourself. And that means that you can prep a lot of stuff and have it ready, ready to roll when you're ready to roll. So let's see here. We have the Solstice with 360s. And the Solstice with no 360s. So Jody set this one up. I'm going to go ahead and insert it, and I'm going to apply it. That's going to change the whole look and feel of this page very quickly. There we go. All right. So we've got the wrong days and things labeled because this is a template that was created, however long ago. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to make some changes. Number one, I'm going to start with my header banner. Over on the right-hand side, by the way, usually I'm not talking to myself when I'm doing this, setting up these pages. But over on the right-hand side, we've got a little navigator here for each of our sections. So I want to start with our desktop header. And over on the left-hand side for editing the selection, we're going to go ahead and trash that image. We're going to add a new background image. That's that featured image that we just added. I'm going to hit select on that. And there we go. The next thing we can do here is actually change the text. So this is Solstice Ridge, September 3rd. So that did a little bit of word wrapping there. I guess I'm okay with that. It'll expand up. And we have more than 7 sites now. We are up to 8 sites. And all right. So what I'm going to do now is hit the update button right here. So I move through these pretty quickly myself. And I always like to see the changes that I've made. So one of the things I'd like to update right next to the update button, there's a little I button that says preview changes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to preview the change. So here is what that new page is starting to look like. Solstice Project, September 3rd, 2023, 8 sites at various stages of construction. Cool. I'm going to close that window. And the next thing that I'm going to do is actually make sure that we're good for mobile as well. So let's see here under mobile. That one is, there we go. And I just need to, in here, September 3rd. And 8 sites. There we go. I'm going to hit update on this. And so now we've got a mobile ready version that will compress properly on your mobile. Same with tablet size. But I'm going to close out of this. So the weird grayed out box that you're seeing here is the mobile version. And I did forget one thing because I'm talking to you here. I forgot to change the background image there. So just waiting for that. All right, so that's September 3rd. And what I need to do in here is go change the image to the correct one. All right, and the correct one is this one right here. So this does take a bit this is a bit of a learning process. It's not something you're going to learn to do overnight. But in no time at all, if you practice with this, you can actually get moving along with this. That one's going to be correct afterwards. So we're going to scroll down here. So the next part, one of the big things that our clients like are our video presentations. So this is a Solstice video presentation, and this should be updated. 2023, and let's see, 42, 43, 44, 45, 47, 37, 35, and 32. All right, and we can change this now. Those models are done. So there we go. Now, this is a little weird. Over on the right-hand side, let me hit update, by the way. When you're doing web development, if you start doing this for yourself, update, 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 or save, 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 whatever the options are. That way you won't lose any of the work you're doing. So I've already prepped the Solstice videos. I've actually got 2 for this week, and I'm using a tool called Outside of the Box. Now, I'm just going to help myself out here by doing a preview again. I'm going to dash down into WordPress, and I need to utilize a tool called Out of the Box. So I've got the videos actually on Dropbox, and from Dropbox, it can be fed into the website, and you can actually embed this little player module, which is absolutely awesome. It's very cool that we can do this. So I need to replace the old Out of the Box with a new one. So I'm at my dashboard here, and I know I'm moving along quickly. Once again, we do have a class on this at classes.azdrone.net, or you can just hit pause and slowly follow along with me here. Over on the left-hand side, I have Out of the Box. There we go. I need to build a shortcode. All right, so it's asking me, all right, what kind of thing are we doing? Are we doing a file browser? In this case, we are doing a video player. And let's see, who can access this? And we want to make sure everyone can actually see this. Out of the Box is this totally cool standalone plugin that talks to Dropbox. They also have other versions for Google Drive and for Microsoft Drive as well. But this is great because I can actually embed my own stuff. I don't have YouTube videos popping up. I'm not paying Vimeo a monthly fee. So this is a great way to go. All right, content here. So this is where we do have a lot of stuff on our Dropbox for sure. And let's go into here. And there we go, Solstice Project. And so this is basically the layout of my Dropbox, by the way. There we go, Solstice Project for September 3rd, since I got this ready. And we've got Web Ready stills in here, and we've got Solstice Web Ready Video. That is what we want. If you put additional videos into that location, it will list all those videos, which is kind of cool. So, all right, point to a specific thing. And let's go to actions here. We do allow people to download the video as well. Our clients do like that feature. So let's see here. We've got download available. Do I want to do anything else? Nope, probably not. We're just going to go to the layout now. And this is going to be a grid view or a thumbnail. We're going to go with the grid thumbnail view. And with these couple of steps, I'm clicking shortcode now, copy to the clipboard. And we're going to go back over. Look at that little Dropbox symbol right there. That's kind of cool. I'm going to go into the text editor. And boom, we're going to pop that in. Once again, I'm moving quickly. I know that. I'm trying to bring you through at my normal paces with this as we start building these things. So if we take another quick look here, let's see what's going on. So I'm just going to do a refresh. And let's scroll down here. And so now we have, for my second section, after we have that header, Solstice Video, September 3rd, 2023, and overview. And there's the sites, and the sites are at various levels of completion. If the clients wanted us to put some more verbiage and stuff in here, we absolutely could. By the way, just as a reminder, as we're going through all of this stuff, we did utilize the M3E, the Mavic 3 Enterprise, to go out and fly our mapping and modeling areas, and then do still photography and do some of our video. Still not super thrilled with the Mavic 3 Enterprise's video and its limited selection, but it is what it is. Let's go back over to our editor. So, all right, we grabbed the template. We got the first part of this started up. Scrolling down here, we now have the outside of the box video. Okay, that's going good for us. And we need our before and after orthomosaics, which we made earlier. So once again, you better watch 1, 2, and 3 before you came into this one. So what I want to do here, we need to make a new before and after with a plugin called 2020. So what I'm going to do here, let's go to the dashboard and let's go to posts. And I have, let me see here, I have unpublished posts where I test things out. So it's nice to have pages that are drafts that you can just test things out on. I'm going to delete that right there. And we're going to use this really cool tool called outside of the box. And so what I am going to do, or not outside of the box, my apologies, my brain's over there, add 2020. So this is the 2020 before and after. So I'm going to click in here to add the 2020. And now I need to go get those 2 different versions of the orthos that I put together earlier. So client data, Solstice, and 21. And let's see, that's one JPEG and the second one. All right, so we have the August and September. We're going to open these. So these are going to feed right on in. And the 2020 allows us to do a slider that goes back and forth across the images so you can see the before and the after. You don't just have to use this on orthomosaics. You could use this on a variety of imaging. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit insert here. I'm not going to add any text because I already added some text when I was in Photoshop. So let's insert that code. So it's taking image 606 and 607. And let's go ahead and save that draft. And now that we saved the draft, let's hit preview to see if this worked right. Most likely I'm going to have to hit refresh on this because that's what it always does for some weird reason. And it's just on the 2020 that it does it to me. It doesn't display it the first time around. You got to kind of give it a kick. All right. So there's the first one and the second one. So September 3rd. Awesome. This worked out. So the left-hand side is August 20th and the right-hand side is September 3rd. And you can see some major changes have occurred. So that's just on our preview. But what I'm going to do here now is I'm just going to grab that, copy. So I did a Command C. And we're going to go back over here. There's our 2020. And we're just going to put the new one in with the updated numbers. So I just hit refresh. And let's go back over to our actual page, scroll down. So there we go. We've got our videos where we want them, where they're ready to go. And we've got the September 3rd and August 20th. Perfect. All right. So that came through quickly, but did show me that I probably would like to change this. So there we go right there. August 20th and September 3rd. Before and after. Let's go ahead and hit update on that again. So I'm just checking it over. So I've got an extra tab up here that refreshes, but I'm still going to hit the refresh on it myself. Scrolling on down, Solstice video. Okay, we've got those videos there. August 20th and September 3rd, 2023, before and after, the latest before and after for the Solstice job site. We have the right images in place here. So as you can see, hey, this slider works great back and forth, no problems at all. Next item is the 3D site model. So we processed this and we created a 3D model that we uploaded to Sketchfab. Hello, Sketchfab. So I had this other tab up here for you already. I've already uploaded this one after creating it. So here is that 3D model. This is really cool. And you can even put in annotations onto this as well. Now, this is not one of the biggest interests that our clients have. It's been pretty amazing to me that most people aren't looking for 3D models. It's kind of strange. I know in other parts of the country, folks are using them on a regular basis. It seems here for most of the builders I deal with, they like the ortho mosaics a little better. It gives them a quick bird's eye view of changes, and then they move on to whatever they're doing next. Now, I need to get this into that web page, and fortunately, we do have the share settings here, so I'm hitting share on here. I could do a direct link, but I'm going to get myself an embed code. And we have a fixed file size here. We've got 640 by 480, and we can go ahead and try this. Let me see here. Or it can be flexible too, but let's go with the 640 by 480. Not changing the themes or anything, but when we get this set up, here we go. Right in here is our little iframe to embed in the site. So let's scroll down, and we're just going to select this one, and I'm going to go to the text of that. Oh, did I click the wrong one? I don't want to be on that one. So sometimes you gotta, just double check yourself that you're not in the wrong spot here. And in my case, we're gonna click out of this for a moment. I'm just gonna come back up. So there's our August. That's that one. I need to come down to this particular one. There we go. And let's go ahead and see. Column text editor, column text editor. Okay. Which one is this? So that was from a ways back. Let's go ahead and there we go. We're going to highlight all this. So that's from the previous one. Oh no, it put it on the wrong side. I did not mean to do that, but that's okay. It'll give you another demonstration that we can actually go back in history on this theme. Isn't that awesome? It actually really is super awesome. Now let's see here. Which one is this? So that's the ortho digital elevation model desktop, video, ortho, site model. Okay, that's the 3D site model. So there we go. That's that right there. Now we've got it in the right place. And these little hiccups do happen as you're building these things. All right, I'm going to hit update on this. You'll notice on this one now, it's Solstice Ridge 2, September 3rd. So that is the correct one. So let's also go over to this side really quick. And it is no longer July 9th. It is 3rd. Site visit is build. Okay, click and drag. All right, that's the summation of that information for them. And so we're almost through this template now. I'm going to hit update and let's see what we've gotten so far. And of course, I'm going to clean through this afterward, and I'll be sending a link to my clients tomorrow once I consider this done. So, all right, Solstice Project, September 3rd, good deal. September 3rd, I always seem to miss, one of our dated things. August 20th and September 3rd, that works. That's the slider. There's the new model that folks can poke on through. And then finally, we need to do a new still image gallery, which is really easy because once again, we're going to use that outside of the box plugin, which is just awesome. All right, so we're going to scroll down here. And here we go, still image gallery, and not July 9th, 3rd, 2023. We got 42, 43, and And 32. You can also download the images. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to go ahead and hit update. And let's see what else we have around here. Up that one right there. So let's go ahead and just borrow this. I'm going to go to the dashboard really quick. And once again, I'm going to go down to that out of the box shortcode builder again. And this time we're going to go with file browser, not a video player. And we want to make sure that everybody can actually see this. We're going to go to the content really quick. And let's see in here how that window got closed out. So now I got to go hunting again. There we go. And solstice. And we're looking for 21 solstice. And we want the web ready stills. There we go. That is the folder we were after. And is there anything else we need in here? Nope, that looks like it. So next is going to be actions. Who can preview this one? Everybody can actually look at this one. And we also will allow downloads, but let me see preview. And inline preview. Okay, who can watch these? Everyone. Download the content. We do have a click out, so you could actually download the still images. And we can also allow people to zip file all of the images. So that's useful for some of our clients. They want to, let me see, they want to be able to download so that they can use their images in other locations, maybe MLS or something. All right, so I'm clicked out of there now. So we've got everyone here. We're allowing for zip downloads, not allowed to upload to me. I don't want to allow anyone to upload to me. And let's go finally to the layout. And we're not going to do list view. We're going to do the grid and thumbnail. Go ahead and hit shortcode. Copy that. And here we are at the still image gallery. And there's the symbol for the before and after. And here we go. We're going to just put the new one in there and hit update again. Now that we've done the update, let's go check up here once more. We'll do a refresh. Okay, September 3rd, that's it. Solstice video, September 3rd. This one contains 2 videos, which is what we were going for. Our before and after ortho mosaic, dates changed. I will be reading through this after because as I'm zipping along through this and I'm half paying attention to what's going on camera, I might miss something. But let's go down here, 3D site models looking correct. And then, all right, these are all of the new ones. They're dated, so you could change the names on these if you wanted to. And let's say if you were the realtor or the other, any of our other clients, you could download the whole folder of the stills if you need to. So this is a convenient one-stop shopping kind of thing for your clients. Rather than sending them this Dropbox folder, this Dropbox folder, this one, we're actually pulling everything together in a nice web presentation that makes it easier on folks. Rather, I have a lot of clients who have a hard time figuring out Dropbox or the Google Share Drives or whatever it might be. So if we can make this easier on them to see the presentations and see what's going on their job sites, all the better. It's going to make them happy and make their lives a little easier when they're just trying to follow up on the stage of the construction. All right, so I could add other sections in here as well. We're not going to right now, but remember we did get some 360 images as well, so we could expand this. Maybe some of your presentations are only still images, maybe they're only videos, but you can do these customized pages, and it does really give your clients a feel that this is about them and their business. So if you haven't already checked it out, you can pop by classes.azdrone.net. You'll see, I think, we've got our web page development class going on. We've also got a Make Money with Your Drones class going on, and a couple others that might help you if you choose to do presentations like this. A couple other classes might go hand in hand with this as well. All right, everybody, so this is the wrap up. This is the wrap up on number 4, and I'll probably space these out by a couple of days. We'll see. Thanks for following along. I know this one went long, but sometimes when you're doing tutorials like this, that's just the reality of it. This is how long it takes me too. So post-processing is much more the tedious task than going out and doing the flights. All right, everyone, we'll see you again in the very near future, and have an awesome week.